Grand Risings, y'all. Uh, I'm charging my phone up right now, and I'm charging up my devices. And it's raining real heavy, so I'm not able to go back to my cabana right now, to my tent, because I don't want to get soaked, and I don't want my belongings to get soaked. I got my important documents with me, and stuff like that in my bag, and hopefully my tent or my cabana is not soaked, but I do got a tarp over it, so it should be straight the way I laced it up. But it been severely raining. But y'all want to speak about some gang stalking, because I went into the town to go get some fruit, and I want to give a thanks to whoever looked out for me on Cash App, man. That's respect, man. I want to thank you so much. Able to get me some healthy food, you know. I ain't have to get no cup of noodles, to get no highly processed foods, man. You know, it's hard on my system. But I wanted to speak about some of this gang stalking, man, because when I went into the town to get my fruit, and I also went to charge my devices up before I came back to my spot. Excuse me, it's that rain. I'm ready. I wish I could go to my spot and just go lay down. I'm gonna try to run for it once it lighten up, and try to go lay down, because this is a perfect time to finally get some sleep. I pretty much didn't get too much sleep. But I will though. Probably sleep through the day. I don't want to do that, but my body needs sleep. It needs sleep, man. So I went to the town, and another tactic that I realized is that, you know, they will always have somebody in front you or behind you to alert the other gang stalkers. You understand what I'm saying? Because you are under 24 surveillance at all times. Whether it's through your phone, you know, it's through the CCTV cameras, or they got drones flying over you, right? So don't be surprised if you see people with new cars, new homes. Don't be surprised if you usually see certain homeless people or certain bums, because all homeless people not bums, but you know when you could tell the difference in their lifestyle, right? But don't be surprised if you normally see the local bum start to have better clothes, have a new bicycle, he eating good as a motherfucker. Not saying he can't eat good, but you just know, you know what I'm saying? Because he was sent to gang stalk you, right? So I was charging my phone up at this little spot. I know, let me charge my phone at. And it was this lady in the blue shirt. And I knew she was on gang stalking time, because they pay so much attention to you. And it's like, why do you have to pay so much attention to me? Because they know one of my charging spots, right? So I just be seeing the different characters that clock in, right? So it was this lady. She was acting like she was on the phone. And I know when you're on the phone, and I know when you're not on the phone. So one thing they like to do is act like they on the phone arguing with somebody, which is street theater. And the whole time they're recording you, getting glimpses of you, you know, because if they could get you on their phone, that satisfy whoever they handler is, or whatever government official assign them to be on your ass. You understand what I'm saying? So this lady, she came out her building, and she kept on looking at me like her face was registering with me. And I'm like, the way you looking at me is the same way all these other gang stalkers looked at me, like, okay, you know I'm about to start gang stalking you, right? That's the look they face have. And I'm like, why is you trying to synchronize and lock in with me? So I'm sitting in the cut, charging my phone up like I normally do every other time I do walk into the town. And like she said to the left side of me, right? But she sat close to the road. So anybody coming down the road, anybody coming up the road, she was allowing them to know where the fuck I was at, right? And then let's say if I was to look away, check my phone to see how much it's charged up so I can get the hell out the area, she would point at me and they would do that witchcraft shit at the same time. And little do she know, you know what I'm saying, dealing with this gang stalking shit, I have became hyper vigilant, you know what I'm saying, just have to, because I could be walking down the street, they gon' if it seems like I'm not paying attention, they gonna try to run my ass off the road. Like, I didn't have to jump out the goddamn street a couple times, to the point I gotta make sure I walk with something heavy. So I walk with my skateboard, because I'm like, if one of you motherfuckers try to run me over or flip me over, I got my skateboard, bitch. And I know this gonna sound crazy, but in the actions of you trying to run me over, I'm gonna jump through your windshield with my skateboard and I'm gonna crack you in the head with this skateboard, bitch. I am. Fuck that. And I'm gonna get some damn money, because you trying to run me over deliberately. And I forgot the name of this tactic, but this is a car crash tactic, bro. This is a run you off the road tactic. Because I had a car. I had several different cars. And I remember when I was in my hometown and I was on the interstate, it was somebody in a big ass truck. This was like some movie shit. They looked at me with that same look, like, hey, I'm gang stalking you. You know this, right? Like, they gave me that look. Like, they kept on double looking, like, is that the target? Oh, yes, that's the target. That's him. And then once they brain just engaged in evilness, man, this motherfucker ran me on side the ramp. I mean, I had to get a brand new car, though. And the rest of my car looked like, like it was some soft 5 shit. So they, man, I was on the right end of the bridge, right? So they slammed me on the right side of the ramp to the point they would not let up. Only because they had a car in front of them and they didn't want to crash that car. So they smashed me on side the ramp and was grinding my goddamn car. You should have seen the sparks flying. This shit was some movie shit. And they was grinding my ass on the side of the ramp. You know, on the right, I'm trying to get it right, but the right end of the bridge. And was grinding my goddamn car up till it was sparking. And then they had a car in front of them, and they doing some evil ass shit, so they let off me. And they hurry up and got all the way to the left and got off the goddamn bridge, because I was going a different way. But I was supposed to be getting off the ramp that they got off on, but due to them slamming me and scraping my goddamn car up on the right end of the bridge, I wasn't able to do that. And then also, I had to slow my ass down because they was trying to run me into another car. It was just some movie shit, man. Because the person that was in front of me was also in on it too, but his job was just to get hit from the back, to make it seem like I'm a bad driver and shit like that. And, you know, one of my family members that was also gang stalking me and also supposed to be my handler, she always just say, yeah, you a bad driver, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I'm like, what? I drive way better than you. I park better than anybody, and I could drive backwards better than any of y'all could drive forward. Why is you playing with me? Because she also had gave me a cell phone, and my sister told me that, oh yeah, T gave you that phone because she tracking you. And when she was tracking me, I was going, this when I was living up north and I was delivering pizza. So I'm up north, first of all. I don't know these streets. I'm driving up hills, so I'm being extra cautious. I normally drive on flat streets, so I'm like driving up these steep hills. I'm extra cautious. I'm driving like an old person, but I'm not driving slow as hell. I'm just very cautious type shit. So here it is. I know I'm kind of getting off topic from the first story, but I just wanted to say this as well. So here it is. My little sister told me that my auntie only gave me that phone because she put a tracking device on it, which made sense because when I was delivering pizza this one night, I was going down this one hill and it said 15 miles per hour. and I'm pretty sure it said it going down the hill. I mean, I'm pretty sure it said it going up the hill, but I was going down the hill. Here it was, this steel truck ran into me going about 45, 65 miles. I'm only going 15 miles, and I'm not on my cell phone because I don't play that shit. I'm in another state. I'm going down hills, and I'm being careful, and I'm driving, and I'm delivering pizza. So why am I speeding? You know, I get paid the longer I'm on my route. Not saying I'm trying to make the time longer or cheat people, because I also want to make sure they get their food hot. You know, so this truck ran into me, totaled my car. The airbag busted my goddamn nose open. Damn near broke my shit. I had to snap my shit in place. And then as I'm at the goddamn car scene, everybody is mad. And then it took so long and so much for me to get a tow truck. No tow truck will want to come out and get me. And then the tow truck that finally wanted to come, he was mad and shit. They was all angry. I'm like, why is y'all angry? And then the white man that smashed me, he had a metal truck, so his shit wasn't even straight. I had a fiberglass. I had a Nissan Versa. That is a fiberglass car compared to a metal ass truck. So the white man that smashed my goddamn car, I remember before he smashed into me, I saw him laughing and snickering. And then after I got out the fucking car, he didn't even check on me to make sure I was all right. He trying to argue with me and start another scene. I'm like, bro, you just fucking totaled my car, bro. You just smashed my car like a bag of chips. And you trying to argue with me? And you in the wrong? And my fucking nose damn near broken, busted from this airbag beating my shit. And then everybody at the goddamn accident is fucking mad because, bitch, I'm not looking like my car. They wanted me to be smashed up like my car. And my family member that put the tracking device on my phone, I'm trying to think about it. So much fucking pain, trauma and shit. My brain kind of repressed some of the shit. I think either my auntie came and picked me up or the tow truck driver dropped me off. But I think my auntie came and picked me up. She didn't want to. She was mad as hell. She like, yeah, call your uncle. Yeah, tell him how you ain't got no car. Yeah, tell him how you ain't got no car. The whole time. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally get inside, she's still doing that shit. Yeah, I'm about to call your uncle. I'm about to tell him how you ain't got no car. Yeah, because my uncle is the one that had a life insurance policy on me, and he tried to kill me and poison me multiple times to get life insurance money. Like he killed his wife, and he killed his 2-year-old child, and he killed his other sons. This man is a life insurance policy finesser. So he even told me when I used to live with him, he used to say, yeah, bro, you know I got a life insurance policy on the both of us, so if anything happened, I'm going to show you what to do, where the paperwork at, and to leave this house behind, because this house will not be yours, but any money that you get from my death will be yours. But as time grew by, and then I realized that, hey, bro, you've been trying to kill me my whole damn life, because you know the life insurance policy is building up, and your money is dwindling. So you've been trying to poison me, calculated car crashes, shootouts, hiring evil Jezebel, wicked ass woman. Cause he told me one time he was in the kitchen, he was like, yeah, bro, that's this woman that's known for taking people out and killing them. And I was like, at the time, why are you telling me this shit? Then later down the line, due to the gifts that I have, because I like to create music and stuff, they use that against me to come back to my hometown, and then they sick that same woman that he was telling me about. That's one thing about the gang stalkers sometimes. If you pay attention, they would tell you what they about to do before they do it. Just like I said, I was in the car crash, and this when I was in my hometown, and the gang stalker kept on looking at me like, yeah, I'm about to gang stalk you. Do you know it? Just give you that look like I'm a gang stalker. I'm here to tear your ass up. You know, they warning you with their eyes this time. It's not always oral, but they warn you in different ways type shit. So, I remember, let's go back to this car crash with the truck. So, I get inside. I mean, my nose leaking and shit. You know, I had to snap my nose back in place, man. Cause my auntie didn't even ask me, do you want to go to the hospital? Do you need any pain pills? Do you need any medicine? Do you need something to eat? Do you need me to run your bath? Do you need an ice in your hot? Anything. She ain't asked me nothing. The only thing yeah. Tell your uncle how you ain't got no fucking call. Yeah, I'm about to call him now. Yeah, cause I know you ain't. Yeah. And then my other auntie that was living with us was like, Kimberly, don't you see that boy just got out of a car wreck? You don't think he's mad he don't have a car right now? Why is you harassing him and antagonizing him like that? The boy just got out of a goddamn car wreck. Did you not see his car, Kimberly? And I'm like, yeah, T the cat, man, tell her. Like, this bitch is crazy. And instead of asking me if I'm alright or trying to help me, like a normal person would, you over there trying to, yeah, tell him how you ain't got no car. You right, because you calculated this shit. And she used to always tell me how she used to work for the court system. So that was telling me so many things in so many ways. She's like, yeah, she used to always tell me with a snickering face, yeah, I used to work for the court system. And I got a lot of plugs and stuff. Whoop-de-whoop. I got a lot of ties. I'm like, why she always used to tell me that? Just randomly. Right? So, yeah, man, I just wanted to say that in one of my stories. I'll break down that scenario and story a little bit better than that in another video. I just wanted to stick to the topic. So, about the gang stalking I was dealing with earlier this rotation. So the lady, she got in front of a viewpoint that was like, okay, how could I put it? Okay, you know, like a turtle can stick his head far out his shell, and then he could stick his head deep in his shell. So let me show you the way that the lady was positioned, right? So think about if I had my head stuck in my shell, right? I'm kind of inwards, and she had her head stuck all the way out the shell, so you could see her all the way, and you really can't see me, right? So she letting all the calls that's coming up the hill and down the hill, and anybody that's just in the immediate area, like, yes, he's right there. And then whenever she think I wasn't looking at her, she'll point at me real fast, right? And she was acting like she was on the phone, but the whole time she was recording me. So anybody who was watching from CCTV or watching from their phone, they could see me as well. So, I remember the day before that, I went to the same spot, because there's only so many spots I could charge my phone without somebody trying to run me off the scene and shit. They like to say that I'm homeless, but right now I'm on the streets. You know, I've been forced on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I had family members and friends that offered me a place, and they just gang stalked me and was doing research on me and studying me and taking down information and sending it to these bastards. You know, and the family members and friends that I did live with, they try to poison me too. Like, I remember one extended family member friend, the same family member that calculated the car crash and gave me the phone that had tap GPS on it. She told me that I was able to go stay with her friend, which in actuality was her ex-girlfriend. Cause I in hindsight, man, I'm going through so much shit. I'm like, man, I forgot that auntie was gay, you know. So, and I know this is like, what the hell does it got to do with anything? But if a female is gay and she don't date men, that means she hate men. And if she hate men, that means she don't respect men. And I had to deal with that battle when I was living with this woman. I mean, I'm grateful that she allowed me to have a roof over my head. But at the same time, the bitch was trying to poison me and kill me and all type of shit and put shit in my food. Because one day she was, I remember I was drinking the water and it tasted fucking funny as fuck. And I was like, oh, hell no. Is this tap water? I don't drink tap water. But this supposed to be the little purified bottle. This supposed to be the little, the gallon waters and shit. So one day she was in the kitchen filling up the bottled water with the tap water. And then she also was putting something in the shit. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm putting some boron in this water," and I was like, "Boron? Why is?" I had to go Google this shit. Why is you putting boron in the water? Now I ain't gonna lie, the house did have a roachy problem. Well, at first the roaches wasn't that bad, but they did have some roaches in the house. And then the real reason why she always had a badass roach problem, because she always would accept shit from anybody. Like, they just was hoarders. So she wanted to pick up all type of shit she found on side the street and shit. And I constantly was telling her, like, I don't mind helping you with it, but why is you gonna bring it in the house? It's gonna bring roaches in the house. This shit is roach infested. I mean, you may not see no roaches in it, but it just got that smell. And I was like, nah, but she was like, just help me with it. I'll even pay you. And I was like, man, this woman don't understand this shit. So I was plotting my escape from her house as well. Because once I saw that she was like, yeah, I'm putting boron in the water. And I was like, for what? And then I told my mama this down the line, and she was like, yeah, people use boron to keep roaches away. And I was like, nah. You, because my mama was in on it too. They all was in on it, man. So, back to what I was saying, like, 2 days ago, I was charging my phone up, right? And, I had got something to eat, you know. I had got a piece of pizza, got a piece of cheese pizza. Not even supposed to be eating bread, not supposed to be eating cheese, not supposed to be eating pizza, period. But I got a piece of pizza. I was hungry. That's all I could have got at the time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to eat out the trash can. I done it multiple times, but I was like, I'm tired of being hungry. You know, like when the town get quiet and everybody is gone and shit, sometimes I'll just dig in the trash can and go find food. I'll try to find food that ain't too old, you know what I'm saying? Because they got a couple clubs and stuff whenever I walk into town. So I'll try to go to the clubs because I know they just closed. So I know people just ate that food that ain't got too much bacteria that been growing on it because it ain't, you know. So sometimes I eat out the trash can, not gonna lie. I mean, shit, I'm not ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I gotta eat. But, so 2 days ago, I did get some fresh pizza. And, as I got the pizza, I was, charging my devices up. And I said to myself, like, bro, I just want to eat my food in peace without having to be harassed with gang stalkers or getting hit in the eye with lasers. People staring at me evil and shit, people doing witchcraft. I just want to eat my damn pizza in peace. So I went and hid behind the building, and then I just want to go around the corner to make sure nobody was tampering with my device on my phone. So it was this lady that was standing on top of the hill, and then there was this man standing at the bottom. And she was letting everybody at the top of the hill know where I was at. And then he was at the bottom letting everybody know that was coming up the hill where I was at. She was letting everybody know that's going down the hill where I was at. Because they be like to do their witchcraft stuff when they be in their car. Or they like to hit me with whatever radiation weapons they have, right? So I'm like, man, I see what y'all doing. I see the tactics. But I'm like, listen, bitch, I'm charging my phone up right now, and I'm not worried about y'all, and I need to eat my pizza in peace. I finally got something nice and hot to eat, even though it's not good, it's not healthy, you know, but I'm like, shit, I got a nice piece of cheese pizza, bitch, leave me alone, god damn it. Every time I come into town, y'all is just harassing me, following me, trying to run me over, beeping horns, hitting the alarm 30,000 times, slamming the trunk, slamming the doors. Earlier, oh my God, this was the perfect thing, bro. I wish I would have recorded it, but I was living my life like a normal person should. Man, they was gang stalking me so fucking hard earlier that, bro, they was about to have a wreck. I was like, by time. I'm not trying to harm nobody or wish bad on nobody, but I was like, y'all harassing me, y'all gang stalking me to the point y'all trying to hit me out the window through y'all cars with these lasers in my eyes. or whatever other radiation weapons it is, because sometimes it be lasers and sometimes it be this little device they click and it hit you with a flash. It like flash in your eye. I don't know what it is, but it happened a lot of times. And instead of them paying attention to the goddamn road, both of the cars at the same time, because it made me very hyper vigilant. So it's like I could see a lot of things going on at one time than a normal person, because I gotta keep my head on the swivel, man. So I see the car that's going down the hill and the car that's going up the hill. They are both trying to, it's like they was fighting who's gonna hit me in my eye with whatever laser or whatever radiation weapon. So both of these morons is fighting for a position, but neither one of them is paying attention, and they both trying to look at me. One going up the hill, one going down the hill, and they both trying to hit me with these radiation weapons, and they both was about to crash into each other. And then the other gang stalkers was like, y'all are fucking up. Y'all are fucking up. It's serious, but goddamn, it ain't that serious. You about to wreck your car. Y'all about to get into a serious car crash. And a couple of the gang stalkers, they was scared and they was mad because they was like, y'all blowing the cover, bro. Y'all messing up. He ain't supposed to be seeing y'all getting into it with each other. We supposed to make it seem like we getting into it with him. You know what I'm saying? And the lady saw that I saw that, and she was acting like she was smoking a cigarette, and she was on the phone arguing with somebody. But I'm like, woman, I can see that you're not on the phone with nobody. Nobody's even talking back to you. And you yelling at the phone, so that obviously means you got it on speakerphone. You don't have any earbuds in your head. So you recording me. And then nobody's on the phone arguing back with you. You are really, something is wrong with you, woman. You are making a fake scene as if you on the phone with somebody. Nobody's talking to you. And I ain't trying to be ugly and shit, but the way this woman face is, the way she's built, the way her energy was, nobody would want to talk to you, baby. Nobody would want to talk to you. And I remember one time, well, this would be for another video, but the rain is lightening up, so I think I want to try to make it to my camp. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this video short. You know, anybody would like to purchase me a mango and a key lime, you can cash at me at $781 THEVBYZ. I want to thank y'all for listening, and make sure you stay dangerous, because they're trying to stay safe. Keep your head on the swivel. Well, I do want to say a couple more things. Hopefully the rain don't come back down, and hopefully my spot not flooded. Whew. But yeah, man, just pay attention to who's behind you and who's in front of you, because they are trying to alert the other gang stalkers, your coordinates, how you're moving. Even though they're watching you from CCTV cameras, they're listening to your audio through live, visual, and audio. So always keep your cameras covered. You understand what I'm saying? You just know when things look weird or the energy don't feel right. You know that they are harassing you. They are gang stalking you, man. You know, and don't overthink it. Just know that you know what you know. You know what I'm saying? And don't stress yourself out. Make sure you do things that alleviate you from the stress that they're trying to do, because they're basically trying to commit a slow kill and kill you through stress. And, you know, make you feel like you're not safe in anything you do or anywhere that you go. You understand? So you have to put yourself in the best predicament and situation to keep you safe. You have to be the eyes behind your head, you know, and be very vigilant of your surroundings. Read the energy. It's not hard to tell. And it's going to be, I don't know how long you've been in this program, but you're going to be able to pick up on the subtle signs that let you know that you're being gang stalking. And, I mean, if anybody would like to help me purchase this, this would be so helpful, and I would be so grateful. But if you can't afford it yourself and you are a targeted individual, get you a GoPro, get you some a body camera or something, because that's what I'm trying to save up for. You know, I'm trying to get me a body cam. That's what I have on my investment list for my security and my insurance purposes, because these maniacs is fucking crazy. So get you a body camera, get you a little secret camera or something like that. That's what I'm saving up, because once I be able to get a body camera, a secret camera, or something like that, I'm gonna start recording the fuck out these motherfuckers. And then it's gonna be more proof for myself and more proof that worldwide people gonna see how serious this gang stalking shit is, because they even hack your phones. And somebody made a video like, is gang stalking real? That just mean you gang stalking us. Ain't no damn way you would ask if gang stalking is real. Is the government real? Is DUIs real? Are sex traffickers and people that kidnap children real? Yeah. They got all this damn technology they spend watching us 24/7, but they not arresting those people that kidnap kids. They not arresting those pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? They not arresting people that's fucking drug trafficking and sex trafficking, but they want to watch us all goddamn day. They even made a movie about how America live his lifestyle, talking about some goddamn cocaine bear. The fuck is this? And that goes to show you, like, yeah, they be transporting the fentanyl and the cocaine. Your government. But your government don't want you to be talking about putting motherfuckers on blast because they be sex trafficking kids. They be kidnapping people. They be throwing people in jail for no reason. They be fucking pedophiles and shit. Oh, you speak on that? Oh yeah, welcome to the target individual list. Because you don't want to be a pedophile. You don't want to sex traffic. You don't want to just harass random ass people. So, guess what? You going to be on the gang stalking list, and they're going to watch you 24/7, and then they're going to label you a terrorist when obviously they the terrorists. And they're going to try to deprive you of your financial means. They're going to blackball you, blacklist you, and blackmail you, and put some evil ass, wicked ass shit, or make it seem like you the bad guy, so no employee will want to hire you. I done filled out more than 200 goddamn jobs, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember I even worked at a security place, and I didn't even get a shift. I went to the training. They tried to not send me my check for my training days, and then it was the last day of training. I went up to the place, and the lady was like, oh yeah, I reached out and I called everybody and let them know that training was canceled this day, but I forgot to call you. How you forgot to call me? My last name is at the front of the list. You lying, bitch. Because every time I come in the office, you be like, his fucking ass again. Like, what you be having the attitude for? Why y'all be having so much animosity? Why y'all try to make the air feel all negative when I come around? And I don't even display that type of behavior. I come in there respectfully. You know, I call y'all by y'all name. I don't misspell y'all name. I don't call you nobody else's name like y'all try to do me. You feel me? And I remember when I was in training at a security firm, they was talking in codes. And they was basically letting me know that they are surveilling me and watching me. This goddamn security firm that I was hired to work for, because we was going to be watching apartments, certain places and events. But the whole time, they were saying it in so many sneaky ways, so many subconscious, subliminal ways. Like, yeah, we watch you do this, we watch you do that. We know where you at. We got your phone tapped. And I used to work at this other job, and then one of the gang stalkers told me, he was like, yeah, bro, you need to get a new phone. And I was like, he just randomly told me that I need to get a new phone. And in so many ways, he was saying like, yeah, bro, your phone is hacked, your phone is tapped, and it's time for you to get a new phone. I'm like, bro, I know my phone is hacked. I know my phone is tapped. I just got a new phone. I'm not about to keep on spending money getting new phones. Every time I get a new phone, y'all gonna tap that one and hack that one too. So we ain't about to play them games. I'm like, if y'all gonna hack it, y'all gonna hack it. What could I do? You know what I'm saying? I could get a new phone with a new number, create a whole brand new email and profile and everything. Y'all still gonna hack it. To the point one time I walked into the store and I left my cell phone charging at a certain charging spot that I know nobody would deal with or go by. It was a police officer that deliberately made his way to get all up my ass and get close to me. And I'm trying to fucking walk further away from his ass. I'm like, bro, this police officer getting too close. He still deliberately want to get on side me and whisper in my ear, why you ain't got your cell phone with you? And I'm in my head like, how the hell you know I don't have it? Oh, because y'all watching me from whatever goddamn van y'all in hiding, or whatever car y'all in, or whatever police car y'all in. Y'all watching me because y'all tried to take me to jail one time talking about I'm jaywalking and shit because I walked when there was no cars coming, and you talking about something. You supposed to listen to the do not walks. You know how they be having, don't walk, don't walk. You cannot walk. You know the little signs you press to cross the street to walk and shit. Ain't no cars coming. Why the hell I need to wait when the goddamn sign of the little machine thing you press to walk across the street tell you to go? Bitch, I'm not no damn robot. My granny taught me when I was a child, look left, look right. If ain't no cars coming, you could cross the street. I don't need no damn robot to tell me to cross the street, bitch. So that when that same police officer try to give me a fucking ticket and write me up and give me citations and shit and take me to jail because I refuse. I know my laws now. I know how to deal with them now. But back then I didn't. And the same police officer, when I was leaving the store one day, gonna walk on side me, get all close to me, why you ain't got your cell phone with you? Why you know I don't have my cell phone? Or I don't. Or I do. And what the fuck you asking me for? Mind your business, bitch. You mad because I'm not letting y'all radiate me through my goddamn cell phone? These cell phones would emit radiation too. They would turn up the radiation on your cell phone, bro. The way that they emit certain radiation. Because I remember I had one cell phone. I had to get rid of that bitch. I remember I used to always record my skateboarding videos and hold it when I'm working out and shit. It was cool. And then I noticed the change in my phone because it would glitch. It would restart. The volume will go up and down, and then certain apps will just pop up, and they'll continue to send naked, nasty pictures on my phone. I don't watch porn. I don't touch my private areas. If I don't have a woman that's respectful and godly, I just ain't gonna have no goddamn sex. I'm not gonna have no intercourse. So they will pop up nasty pictures on my old phone, and then I remember, after I realized my phone was compromised and hacked, I would hold it and then it would start to shock my hand. Like it would be too much to hold my phone. I was like, what? And then I remember watching the video and it was like, yeah, they would use your cell phone because they would turn up the radiation emitting from it. And that's why you definitely want to sleep with your cell phone not in the same room with you. And you want to use speakerphone to never put the phone on side your ear, and you don't want to hold your cell phone for a certain amount of time. But I remember I used to always hold this cell phone in my hand. But after they hacked it, they was able to up the radiation that they emit from these cell phones, because all cell phones emit radiation. But I got a Android. I don't have an iPhone. And I remember this phone would get overheated fast and it would die fast. And I know that's some of the symptoms that your phone has been hijacked and compromised. So I'm going to end this video right here. I mean, it's still raining a little bit, but I'm about to make a run for it. Hopefully I don't get soaked in the process. And hopefully my area is not soaked, because that's going to be, I mean, it is going to be what it is. I'll just have to find some shelter where it's dry. But the thing about that is, hey, it's mosquitoes out here heavy and it's bad. So, and I don't have like the area that I'm in is kind of hot. So I don't have, you know, the proper gear to keep me from mosquitoes, like hoodies and shit. And long pants. I do have a pair of long pants, but man, I didn't have these pants for so long, they didn't turn to holy molies. Like all my socks, I didn't had the same socks for so long. All my socks got holes in. I'm not complaining. I'm just, you know, I just bend my socks because they not ankle socks. They long socks, you know. They go to under my knees. So I could bend them up a little bit so I'm not walking, my toes not speaking through the holes. So I could bend my socks up so I'm not walking on the holes or my toes not going through the holes. You know, I think it's time for me to get out of here. That's my other device. Well, that's really my skateboarding phone, because it's cracked up and shit. Yeah, that's my skateboarding phone, because it's cracked up and stuff like that. It's not really usable for anything but skateboarding and listening to music. There's nothing else I could really do, because it got a crack, so you know how it is. It be dialing shit and doing shit on its own. But sound like the rain lightening up, y'all. I want to thank y'all for looking out for me. Anybody look out for me in the Cash App, and anybody who has looked out for me on Cash App, I want to say I highly respect that and appreciate love, man. Thank you. And y'all, if you're a targeted individual yourself, just stay dangerous, man. I mean, I know you want me to say stay safe, but stay dangerous, because they scared of you. And they know they doing evil shit, so you know, I don't mind utilizing my right of self-defense, and you shouldn't either. So make sure you keep a weapon with you at all times. Make sure, like I said, if you got it, make sure that you get you a GoPro or a body camera. That's my next investment. Once I get any contributions or donations, I'll find a way to make some money, because like I said, I done filled out so many jobs. These bitches is acting crazy. I'll fill out a job, about 30 minutes later or an hour, unfortunately we move to the next candidate. What? Come on now. I'm qualified, man. You know what I'm saying? But whatever they got in the system, they're trying to make it seem like I'm the monster. And I'm just trying to take care of myself. I'm not going on these jobs being disrespectful. I don't go on these jobs stinking. Even though I'm on the streets, I don't go on these jobs stinking. I make sure I take about double baths, triple baths, and like I created my own shower. I created my own shower system. You know, I had got 2 branches from trees I cut down. I had found some cinder blocks. I put some rocks in it, and I hold it up, and I created a shower system. I used a gallon of water, and then I poke holes in the nipple and the top so that it could come out nice. I boil my water where it get hot. Sometimes I be boiling water, it be steaming hot. I be, ooh, goddamn, boy, ooh, it be feeling good to take a hot shower, boy. You know what I'm saying? And I be getting right. I created my own oils so I could smell good and moisturize my body, because I don't use jergens or cocoa butter. It's carcinogens. You know, I take care of my hygiene as best as possible. But when I'm out here in the streets, you know, it requires me a little bit more, because I don't have any way I could storage my things like that. And I'm not using already man-made products. I like to make my products from scratch, so it costs a little more. You know, I like to make herbal concoctions, because my skin is my epidermis, which is my biggest organ. I got to make sure I put the proper things on it, because I'm out here in the streets. Some people want to say I'm homeless, but I just don't live in the box. So I make sure I take care of my health real well, as best as possible. So why not give my body the best thing that's going to benefit it, instead of just clog my pores up? So yeah, I got my own shower system, and sometimes I boil my water. Sometimes it's hot, and I leave my gallons of water out, and it be so hot that if I let these gallons of water sit out for like an hour, 2 hours, I don't even have to boil my water sometimes. It be so hot. Sometimes it be hotter than the water I boil sometimes. It be sitting out. And it be feeling so good. So I take care of my showers. I take care of my hygiene as best as possible. You know, I make sure I'm not a funky bitch. Excuse my language, but I'm just being real. Just make sure I ain't funky. Whenever I go to these jobs, when I had jobs, you know, but they've been depriving me of my basic rights. They've been trying to sleep deprive me from having any type of social interactions, depriving me from getting jobs, you know, And it's just crazy. They want me to be out here on my knees crying and looking like I'm homeless. I do my best to make sure I don't smell homeless or look homeless. You understand what I'm saying? They want me to be out here. Oh, sir, can you give a man $1? You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go out like that, man. You know, I don't dress to impress. I dress for success. You know, so I'm gonna take care of myself as best as possible, and I ain't gonna let nobody try to kick me while I'm down. They say don't kick a man while he down. But yeah, if you could get a camera, a GoPro or a security camera, get that motherfucker. Cause when I get some money, anybody look out on the donations of Cash App, I'm getting that motherfucking camera. You know, and then I'll be uploading those videos as well, and that'll be helping other TIs, other targeted individuals out as good as possible. But the rain definitely has quieted up, so let me hurry up and run up out of here, and I'll talk to y'all on the next episode. Stay up, man. Stay dangerous. Stay safe if you have to, too. Peace and prosperity.